Welcome back to The Solo Investor. In our last video, we broke down 3 powerful side hustles: freelancing, content creation, and real estate, and showed how each can scale into a thriving business. But that was just the beginning. Side hustles aren't just about making quick cash. The right ones can become long-term wealth builders. So today in part 2, we're diving into 5 more side hustles with the same potential. They may start small, but with the right strategy and systems, they can grow into full businesses that create freedom and lasting financial success. Let's start with social media management, one of the fastest growing side hustles today. Every small business knows they need an online presence to attract customers, but most owners don't have the time, skill, or consistency to make it happen. That's where side hustlers step in. Creating posts, designing graphics, managing accounts, and even running paid ads. In the beginning, it might just be you handling Instagram for a local restaurant or creating Facebook posts for a neighborhood gym. But as you build results, you can start packaging your services, offering monthly plans, and taking on multiple clients. Soon, the work becomes too much for one person, and that's when you bring in extra help. Content creators, ad specialists, even virtual assistants. At that point, you're no longer just posting online. You're running a digital marketing agency. And plenty of boutique agencies started exactly this way, from one client to dozens, scaling into 6-figure businesses within a few years. Next up is tutoring and coaching, one of the most versatile side hustles out there. Maybe you're strong in math, coding, fitness, or even personal finance. It usually starts small, just you working with one person at a time, either in person, on Zoom, or through platforms like Wisent, OutSchool, or even LinkedIn. But here's how it scales. You take what you know and turn it into assets. Record your lessons once so you can sell them again and again. Build digital courses, host group coaching sessions, or launch a membership community where students get ongoing support. Suddenly, your income is no longer tied to the hours in your day. That's how a simple tutoring gig becomes a global online education business, one that earns even while you sleep. Look at Ali Abdaal, who went from teaching medicine to building a multi-million-dollar online academy. Or fitness coaches like Pamela Reif, who started with simple YouTube workouts and grew into a global fitness brand. Their journeys show that what begins as one-on-one teaching can scale into something far bigger. Third on the list is e-commerce and print on demand. This is one of the most popular side hustles because you can start with almost no inventory and very little upfront cost. You might launch a Shopify store, sell custom t-shirts through print on demand, or resell products on Amazon. At first, it feels like testing products to see what sticks. But the real growth comes when you stop selling random items and start building a brand. That means choosing a niche, designing products that resonate with your audience, and building loyalty. Over time, you can move into private label products, subscription boxes, or even retail. Gymshark is the perfect example. It began as a small screen printing side hustle in a garage. Today, it's a billion-dollar fitness brand. And while not everyone will hit that scale, thousands of entrepreneurs have built 6- and 7-figure e-commerce businesses by starting with a simple online store. Next, photography and videography. It often starts with just one camera and a few editing skills. Maybe you shoot weddings, portraits, or even real estate listings for extra cash. But here's where it scales. As your reputation grows, so does demand. You can bring on second shooters, outsource editing, and package services for recurring clients like local businesses. Over time, you're no longer just a weekend photographer. You're running a creative studio with a team, steady contracts, and a portfolio of work. Plenty of people have done this. Take Peter McKinnon, for example. He started creating photography content online, and now he's built a full creative business with brand partnerships, tutorials, and media production. Many wedding photographers have followed a similar path, growing into full production companies. And finally, cleaning and home services. It may not sound glamorous, but it's one of the most reliable side hustles out there. People will always pay for clean homes, organized spaces, or well kept yard. At the start, it might just be you with some basic supplies, picking up a few clients in your neighborhood. But as your client list grows, you can hire employees, secure recurring contracts, and expand into new services like pressure washing or landscaping. Before long, you've built a local service company that runs even when you're not the one doing the work. Think of Molly Maid. It began as a single cleaning business and grew into a national franchise. Countless small operators have followed the same path, scaling from solo hustlers to business owners with teams and steady income. So here's the big picture. Social media management can grow into a digital agency. Tutoring can grow into an online education business. E-commerce can become a brand. Photography can expand into a studio. And cleaning can turn into a scalable local company. The formula is always the same. Start small, create systems, reinvest and scale. That's how you move from extra income to lasting wealth. And we are not done yet. In part 3 of this series, we'll explore even more side hustles with the potential to scale, including digital tools, niche services, and overlooked opportunities most people miss. So hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video in the series. The Solo Investor's here to help you turn small hustles into big wealth.